y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. If you are new here, like I said, my name is Julie, but I didn't ever say that. My name is Julie, and I really appreciate you deciding to click on a video of mine. I'm having trouble talking today, and we just started, so this should be interesting. And if you are a returning viewer, then I appreciate you deciding to click on another one of my videos. Today's video is going to be a Flosstube video. I think it's Flosstube number 22. I think so. That could be wrong. If it's wrong, I'll put the actual number on the screen, and of course it will be in the title, but I think it's number 22. It has been a month since I posted my last video, which I said in that video that it probably would be a month. If you don't know, my Flosstube videos are mostly cross stitch. I just remembered that I do have a crochet project that I've been working on, but I left it downstairs, and I'm not going to go get it. I haven't done that much on it, so it's not much progress from my last Flosstube video, so maybe I'll show it in the next one, but today is all going to be cross-stitch projects. I have 3 to talk about today. One is a new start, and one I did a lot of stuff on since last video, so that's exciting. So yeah, I do have a little bit to talk about as well, besides the actual projects. So I think I'm just going to start with showing one of them, and then maybe I'll move into the other thing I want to talk about. But let's just start off with some cross stitch. So yeah, we're just going to get straight into the first whip. So this is a Heaven and Earth design by Sue Miller. It is called Believe. And if you don't know, Heaven and Earth is a company that charts cross-stitch projects, and they take artwork from artists, like they pay for it, obviously, and they turn their artwork into cross-stitch patterns, and most of them are full coverage, if not all of them. I think they're all full coverage, so, yeah, this one is Believe by Sue Miller. I don't have a ton of time today to edit, so I'm gonna put what it looks like right here and what it looked like last time y'all saw it, but if that doesn't happen, just know it's because I wanted to get the video up, but I'm gonna try. So yeah, okay, so here's what I've done since last time. I've obviously mainly worked in this corner filling in, because originally I was gonna do color completion by page, so just pick one color and do it throughout the whole page, which is why there's so much of this blue. Sorry about all the strings. I have just started parking my threads, but so yeah, I was gonna do color completion by page, but I decided I didn't really like the way that it, why can I not explain this? I like it better to see the picture come together, so I started to fill in on a diagonal so that I can actually start to see the picture come together. So as you can see, there's a tree. These are tree branches, and you can kind of see where the tree is gonna fill out. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good so far. Hopefully I'm going to start keeping track of how many stitches I do in between videos, because I find that really interesting. I just always forget to keep track of it, but yeah, that's my progress on this one, and so yeah. Okay. Oh, also, in case you're wondering, I use this stand. I think I've showed it before, maybe 1 or 2 times, but I use this stand from K Creations. It's just a lap stand. I just set it on my lap like this. The project goes in this thing, and then you can turn it around, turn it all the way back upside down, so you can in your threads and stuff on the back. And then there's also 2 knobs right here that you can move the stand around how you want it. So I really like that. I do not stitch without that ever, even on small projects. Well, that's not completely true, but I haven't worked on small projects in a while, so. But I do use the lap stand as much as I can, because I just feel like it makes me go faster, because I'm able to do two-handed stitching. So I really like that stand. I got it off of Etsy for I don't know how much it was, but if I can remember, I will link it below. But it's just a K Creations lap stand, and I love that thing. So Okay. Also, I got a new pair of scissors. Nothing special. They were the cheapest ones at Michael's, but I have just been using like an old pair of scissors that were already in my house before I started cross-stitching. So I finally bought myself a new pair of scissors, in case you're wondering. And then also I just brought the boxes of floss with me so I could show you how I keep my floss. So, or my floss thread. So these are all my DMCs, and there's another box right here. Yeah, I just label them on bobbins. I hate winding bobbins. I hate putting the thread onto them, but I really like the way that it stores, and I like using them while I'm stitching. I just hate the process of doing it, but you know, it's worth it. So that's how I keep my floss. And then here's the other box, in case you're wondering. That's all the DMC that I have. It's definitely not a full set of DMC. It's just what I've bought for projects over time. So yeah, there's all my DMC. Okay, so before I keep showing the whips, I just wanted to say really quickly, well, I don't know if it's going to be quick, but if you didn't see my last video, it was a vlog from California. I went to California about, I think it was 3 weeks ago at this point. Maybe? Yeah, today's July 4th, so. So yeah, I went to California. I vlogged the trip. If you want to watch that, it is my last video. If you already watched it, thank you. And if you are not interested in it, that is completely fine as well. And then in my last Flosstube video, which was over a month ago at this point, I had stated I only had one whip to show in that video, and I'm gonna be honest, I thought that it wasn't really worth making a video about just one project. But I also wanted to talk about the schedule for my channel, which I did, and I explained that at least for a little bit, I will be posting probably more about once a month, because I'm just busy in the summer and I want to post other types of content. And after I posted my last Flosstube video, I lost about 30 or 40 subscribers, and it's never been about like a number for me. Like, I don't actually care about how many subscribers I have in terms of like the numbers. Of course I like people choosing to watch my videos, but it was just kind of like weird to see that number drop so much just because I mentioned that I would be posting less Flosstube and more of other types of content, when I've pretty much said from the beginning of my Flosstube, in almost every single Flosstube video, that I would be posting other types of content. I've been on YouTube since I was 16. I'm now 20. And so, and I've only been making Flosstubes for less than a year. I think in like about a month, it will be a year since I've been making Flosstube videos. But, yeah, so before that, I had been making other types of content, and I didn't have a ton of subscribers. I would only get like less than 100 views on my videos before that. I mean, if you go back, you can see some of them have a lot more than 100 views, but for the most part, on most of my videos, like, I wasn't getting very many viewers, and when I was, they were just random viewers who weren't choosing to subscribe to my channel because I was making so many different types of content. And that was okay with me. I like filming videos, and I like people choosing to watch my videos, and I've never like cared enough, you know, about like gaining subscribers and gaining that number to like only stick to one type of content and stuff like that. But when you do, like, when I did start making Flosstube videos and I gained over 1,000 subscribers in probably less than 6 months, it did feel good. It does feel good when people choose to watch your videos and choose to subscribe and continue to watch your videos. So when 30 to 40 people unsubscribed after my last Flosstube video, it kind of felt like sad. I mean, I don't know, like discouraging, I guess. So I've only posted 2 other videos since that Flosstube video that are not cross-stitch related, and like I said, I enjoy making videos. I don't really care if 3 people watch them or 300 people watch them. I'm gonna make videos regardless, but it's just kind of interesting to me. Like, I guess I don't understand the logic behind unsubscribing just because I said that I'd be posting less Flosstube videos. Because if you still want to see my cross-stitch projects and progress and stuff like that, you can just skip the last, like, the videos that you're not interested in. Anyways, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, and I don't, like I said, I really just appreciate people who are choosing to watch my videos, and I will continue to make videos whether I'm losing or gaining subscribers. But yeah, I just want to reiterate that I am very thankful for the people who do choose to watch and do choose to subscribe. I just enjoy making videos, and I'm happy that people enjoy watching them. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of talk about that for a second because I just kind of was confused about it and wanted to see if anyone has any suggestions or ideas as to why. Okay, so anyways, let's talk about my next WIP. WIP, by the way, WIP stands for work in progress, and my next WIP is a new start. So the other day I was watching Noah from Noah Stitches. He's another Flosstuber, which I'm sure you knew, but he started a stitch along with another Heaven and Earth design, and it is Hidden Harbor. I'll put it up right here if I have time. And the artwork is by Andy Russell, I think that's right, and like I said, it's charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. So I was watching his video the other day, and he was showing his progress on it, and I was like, you know what, I think I want to start that. So literally while I was watching him talk about it, I got on my phone and ordered the chart from Heaven and Earth Design, and then the fabric, and I also didn't have all of the colors I needed, all the colors that it calls for, so I went to Michael's like the next day and picked up the rest of the colors that I needed, which they didn't have one color, so I'm still missing that one, but yeah, so, and while I was watching his video, Heaven and Earth was actually having a sale, so I got the chart for half off, which was also nice. I've really been enjoying full coverage stitching lately, so I wanted to start a new full coverage project, and this is the one I chose. I think it's a really pretty chart, so the houses and the colors, it's just really nice. So, okay, let me show you my progress. So here it is. So yeah, I decided to stick with the diagonal, or not stick with it. I actually started diagonal stitching on this one, which is what made me want to start doing it on this one. So yeah, and I am parking, which I also is kind of new for me. I've tried parking before, but not with the diagonal method, and I'm really liking it this way. So yeah, here it is so far. It's not much, but this is actually, I think, about 820 stitches. I think it's exactly 820. So yeah, there it is, just a tiny little start in the corner, and I really enjoy working on it. So yeah, it's just a bunch of sky for a little bit, which is okay with me. I like the colors, and yeah, I don't know, it's just pretty. So there's that. Okay, so I have one more project to talk about, but before I do that, I'm going to give a little bit of a life update. So tomorrow, I'm moving into the new place that I'm going to be staying at for college. It is actually a townhouse, so I have one roommate. It's like a kitchen and a living room downstairs, and then upstairs there's 2 bedrooms. So yeah, we're bringing like a lot of the stuff tomorrow, like my bed, dresser, desk, couch, dining room table, a bunch of other little stuff, just to go ahead and set it up and for it to be ready. How many times have I said in the past 40 seconds? So we see, now I've lost track. Y'all, this happens so often where I if I don't have everything that I'm gonna say like scripted in my mind, I just get so off track and stumble over my words and say a lot. And then I end up refilming the clip like 4 times so that like I don't say like and 100 times. And then the video becomes like really short because I've condensed what I'm trying to say and perfected it so that I don't stumble over my words and you don't have to sit here and hear me say like and 400 times. Which I think is why my videos are so short. Like, if I wanted to, I could probably talk for a lot longer, but then you would have to hear me stumble over my words and take pauses to try and figure out what I'm trying to say. So, see, I don't even know what I was talking about, like where I was at. We're moving in tomorrow, and I'm bringing a bunch of stuff. It's our first, like, official day of having the townhouse, so we're just gonna go ahead and move in this stuff. And then I'm not actually going to be, like, living there until the school starts, which is, like, the second to last week in August. So I'll still be here for about a month and a half because I'm still working where I live now. The college I'm going to is about an hour away, so I'm just going to stay here while I'm working this summer. So I'm working at a little water park that's near my house. For the summer, it's just a tiny little water park for little kids. For the most part, there is like 2 big slides for older kids and adults, but for the most part, it's definitely like a kid water park. And I work in the concession stand, you know, being a cashier, you know, selling food. I actually really enjoy the job. It's a good work environment, and I also need the money, so that's why I'm staying here until school starts. Okay, so I think that is all for the live update. I already went on vacation. Like I said, I vlogged our trip to California. So if you want to see that, it is my last video. It was a really fun time. Yeah, I just had a lot of fun. It was crazy to be there. Like, I guess, like, I've always wanted to go to California. If you don't know, I live on the East Coast in Virginia. So, I've always wanted to visit the West Coast, specifically California. And it was never something that I actually thought would happen, at least not anytime soon. And then we were kind of like deciding, like, where do we want to go on vacation this year? We normally just pick a beach along the East Coast. And, but yeah, I don't know. We were just like, I mentioned California, but I wasn't thinking it was actually going to be considered. And then my mom started looking into, you know, a trip to California, and so we went, and it was really fun. It was crazy, like I said, to be there, to see all of the California landmarks and stuff, you know, the Hollywood sign, San Francisco, Golden Gate Bridge, and stuff like that. So, yeah, it was a really cool experience. I definitely want to go back. I feel like we were only there for a week, and we went to San Francisco, and then we drove down the Pacific Coast to Los Angeles, and we were only there for a week, so it was definitely a lot in a short amount of time. We literally, like, were in a bunch of different cities, like, super fast, so I definitely want to go back and experience it more, and yeah, it was a really good experience. How many times can I say experience? If you, like I said, if you want to see our full trip, I vlogged it, so it is my last video. Also, this is supposed to be a pink drink. Let me fix the screen. This is supposed to be a pink drink from Starbucks, and it's literally not pink. It's almost white. Okay, I'm gonna show you my last whip. I need to stop talking because I have to okay, so I have to buy an office chair today. I have to go to work. I have to get this video up, and I have to finish getting everything together that I need to get together to move tomorrow. So I need to wrap this up. So let's talk about my last whip. This is also a Heaven and Earth design full coverage project. Like I said, I've really been enjoying full coverage recently, so that's all I've pretty much worked on. I also don't really know, I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do in terms of like all my other whips. I have like probably 12 maybe, something, I don't even know. I don't even know how many I have, but I don't think that I want to finish most of them. I don't know. Right now, I'm really just on this full coverage kick thing. So I'm just really not really excited about my projects that are not full coverage, so they're just kind of sitting over there in the corner, not getting worked on, but I'm not gonna like get rid of them or anything yet, because I haven't, obviously, like, you know, in 2 weeks I could completely be done with full coverage and not want to do a full coverage project for a while, so then I might want a not full coverage project. So obviously I'm not gonna like get rid of those whips, but they're just waiting. But anyways, so like I said, this is another Heaven and Earth design. It's one I've been working on for a while. It is Minnie the Mountain Cabin by Dominic Davison, and this is what it looks like, and this is what it looks like last time y'all saw it, hopefully, if I have time to edit the video, like I said 100 times. But okay, so I actually have done a lot on this one since my last video, so hopefully I will put the progress picture in. And I really like this one. It's coming together really pretty. Here it is. Oh my gosh, like look at this. What? So, as you can see, I've worked over here in this area. Yeah, I've probably done a whole page since my last, over a whole page since my last video, maybe. I'm not really sure, but it does look like a lot of progress. So you can see the top of the cabin coming together. The chimney is right here. And then of course the mountains. And then on the side there's just like a tree and some birds. So yeah, pretty much like a lot of this is just more sky fill in. Actually all of this is like sky fill in. So yeah, I really like this. I think that it's so pretty. My arm hurts from holding it up already. But yeah, okay. Well, okay. I don't know. I just like can't stop looking at it. And I don't really have a method for this one. I just kind of pick a color and do like a bunch of the stitches around it, and then pick a different color and continue to do that. So there's no really method to that. There's not really a method to this one, but yeah, I've done a lot of stitching. This little thing right here is gonna be a tree, I think. So yeah, I really like it. I think this is so pretty. I'm pretty sure, like, okay, so there's like a whole nother row of pages below here, and there's like a little row of like pages that are like this big below that. So yeah, obviously that's still a lot. Like there's still a lot to go. I'm pretty sure this is about 32% or somewhere around that. So there's obviously still a lot to go, but I am really happy with the progress that I do have on it. I think it's so pretty, and I'm so excited to continue to see it come together. I will say though, I saw somebody working on this project on the Heaven and Earth group on Facebook, but they're doing the regular version instead of the mini, and the amount of detail, like I'm pretty sure they just had this little area done. The amount of detail they had in the tree, it was so pretty. It was so pretty. But anyways, so yeah, I'm okay with the mini, but maybe I instead, like if I could go back, I might do the regular version instead, just because there's so much more detail in it. But like I said, I'm happy with that. So those are all of my projects. That is all that I have to talk about today. If you enjoyed the video, then please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. And I will be back for another Flosstube video at some point. I'm not giving any promises as to when that will be, but hopefully in the next month, in about a month or less would be great. But I will be back for a Flosstube video at some point. I might post other types of content, like I said. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like I said, if you enjoyed it, then give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video.